Okay, hello everybody. Okay, I have received tons of emails regarding this case, so I'm going to do it. I'm going to ask if you haven't subscribed, please hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell, so you're made aware when I do go live and do updated reads and new reads like this one. And if you like this video, please hit that like button and share this out where you can. Okay, so with that, let's get started. This is going to be a read on Justin Evans. He is 22 years old from Muskoka, Ontario, so not very far from where I live here in Canada. Apparently, he was last seen at a trailer park with his roommate. I don't have a lot of information on it, you guys, but what I will do is after the read, I will go to Google and see what I can find out regarding this case. Like I said, here in Canada, we don't get a lot of information on cases like you can find in the US. So it makes it difficult sometimes to get that information. So, but I will look later and I will see what can be found regarding that, and anything that I can find, you guys, will be in the description below. Okay, so all we know is that he's gone missing from a trailer park in Muskoka, Ontario, which is not far from me. December 12th, 2020. So I don't know, like I said, I don't know anything about this case, so we're going to see what we can get. And even though things may not make sense to me because I don't know anything about the case, I'm hoping that what does come through can help the family and those who are out searching for Justin to maybe help figure out what's happened to him. Okay, so we are going to start. I ask my ancestors to please connect with Justin Evans, with his spirit guides, with his angels and protectors, and ask Justin if you can please tell us what happened to you, where you could be, why this happened, why you're gone missing, to help your family bring you home. Okay, so I'm going to ask for the situation regarding Justin Evans and 22 years old. Okay, that one is going to stay out, you guys. And don't forget, any cards that fly out like that, I keep out because I believe it's the person that I'm reading has something to add to the read that he doesn't believe is going to come out in the read itself. And we read those at the end. And sometimes that helps just bring everything together and validate things, okay? I have to ask the ancestors for the situation regarding Justin Evans, 22 years old, gone missing from the Muskoka area in Ontario. Okay. Okay, you guys. This is a situation. This is the main part of the situation. This is what we have to look into deeper, and this is in the secret position. This does all connect. We will get to that. For those who haven't seen these reads yet, I will explain it step by step for you, okay? So with the main part of the situation, we've got the dark, okay? And what the dark means is something is being covered up and hidden from people. And that's in the main part of the situation. With what we got to look into deeper, something about somebody's character. Okay, and in the secret position, now the secret position is either not known yet or hasn't been found out yet or is being kept secret. Okay, that's why it's in the secret position. We've got something about neglect. Okay, So now we are going to go in for the messages. Asking the ancestors for the messages regarding Justin Evans, 22 years old, from Muskoka. Asking the ancestors for the messages regarding Justin Evans, 22, from Muskoka. It's gone missing. Can you give us what happened? Okay. Okay. I'm going to pull these down so you can see them all. I'm hoping you can. Okay. So this is the head. The head connects this way. It connects this way, and it connects this way. It's just like the body of a person connects to the rest of your body. So this is the main part of the situation. This is going to tell us what happened. Okay? This is the situation, and this is the main part. So this is what happened. This here is going to give us clarification and validation on what we find here. Excuse me. Allergy season, you guys. I'm so sorry. So please forgive me for the coughing and sniffling and whatnot. Okay, so at the head, we've got control. So control can mean a few different things depending on what comes out to clarify all these cards, which we will get into next, but I want to go through it. So we got something about control. This is either somebody who wanted control or somebody who's lost control. That is at the head, and it will connect every which way, okay? I've got something about stop. So this is either he stopped something, somebody stopped something, something about stop. I've also got a thank you. So somebody is thanking somebody for something. And we also got the being covered up, hidden from people. This is what happened. So we got something about control, something about stop, something about a thank you, something about dark, being hidden, covered up, something about somebody's character, and something about neglect. With what we got to look into deeper, okay, which is these center cards here. At the head again, we got control, and at the end, we've got rain. Rain tells me about a change of plans, something popping up, something out of the ordinary, something that wasn't expected. And something in between here, something about somebody's character. Okay? Now, in the secret position, this is what's not known yet, or what has not been found or came to light yet, or what's being hidden. Okay? Something about the control. I've got that he's been murdered. I've also got something about a caretaker. So when we get the caretaker card, this can be somebody that he took care of or somebody that helped take care of him in that kind of role, okay? So this is very important when you get it, that comes out with this murdered. And there's something about neglect. So something with this caretaker, there's something about control. But I do have that he has been murdered. It has something to do with a caretaker and some neglect. We are going to go in for clarification on these cards, and this is all going to come together. Okay, so I'm going to ask for now the ancestors for clarification into the situation, which is these bottom three cards. Ask the ancestors to please connect with Justin Evans so he can bring us the facts about what happened to him, why this happened. Ask for clarification into the situation. That one will also be read at the end. Into the situation regarding Justin Evans. Ask the ancestors for clarification of the situation regarding Justin Evans. Okay, so we asked for clarification on the situation. With the dark, we've also got light. So I do believe one of my favorite sayings is what's done in the dark will always come to light. This dark is telling us that people are covering things up and are hiding things from people. The light tells me that this was done in plain sight. So I believe there's people that know about this. I believe he's tired of the lies. He's telling me they're lying. So I don't know who is saying what, but he's saying he wants the truth, no lies. He wants the truth to be brought to the light. He says they're lying. So this is telling me not only are they covering things up, whoever's involved with this, and I do believe there's other people involved and not just one. I am getting that they're not only covering things up and hiding things from other people, they are also lying about the situation, what happened. This is talking about somebody's character and violence. So whoever did this has a history of violence and brought violence to Justin, which does not surprise me, this coming out here, because of the murdered. There was violence. There was, which caused his death. And this person that the violence card is describing, this person has either anger issues, has known to go pop off, because I see something popping up. So it's like, I don't believe this was premeditated. I believe it happened spur of the moment. It popped up. And it has to do with somebody losing control. So something happened. There was either a dispute that turned violent, popped up, change of plans. So I want to get more on this, but right now I'm seeing that there was some plans of some sort made. Now, I want to get some more on this, because I see some plans being made, and then the people involved with this changed those plans. Like, that's not going to happen. And it ended in violence, which caused his murder. So whatever these plans were that were made, there was a dispute. There was a dispute either over plans, or maybe Justin wanted to do one thing and they said, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what happened. I don't know the story. All I can tell you is what the cards are telling me. They're telling me there was a change of plan. Something popped up. Somebody was trying to control the situation, and it ended in violence, which caused his murder. Okay, so in the secret position, we've got neglect. Somebody wasn't happy. Somebody wasn't happy, was feeling either neglected or felt Justin was neglecting something. It led to the violence against Justin. With the rain, I see something popping up, a change of plans, and it happened like that. And it's about somebody, I believe, trying to control something. But we're going to go in for clarification on all these cards. Okay, so I'm going to ask Justin, please use some of my energy if you need to. I got that stealing card that almost flipped over, and I almost feel like I should have taken it out, because I feel like I heard them, you took it, you stole, or some, I don't know. But I'm going to put that out there, that stealing card is, I am being drawn to it. So they could have been accusing Justin of stealing something. And I'm almost getting like, getting from Justin, it's like, you're kidding me, right? That's not in my character. Like, but I'm getting there's something that happened. There was an argument, and that stealing card that almost flipped, I seen it, and I was immediately drawn to it. So I'm going to keep that in mind, okay? So I'm going to ask for clarification now on the messages regarding Justin Evans. Give us clarification on the messages regarding Justin Evans. I ask the ancestors for clarification into the messages regarding Justin Evans. Okay. 3. Okay. So, right away at the head, I've got the number 3, collaboration. I believe there was 3 people involved. 3 people that took control over Justin. Okay, so I don't know, 22 years old. Like I said, I wish I knew more about this already because I would be able to see where this fits. But I just got to tell you what I'm getting. I am getting that 3, collaboration, 3 of something, took control. I believe this is 3 people because I've already got down here that I believe there was more than one person involved. I'm getting 3. There was 3 people involved. See, I get this stop. This is telling me, I believe Justin wanted something to stop. Like, stop it. Remember I told you about the card that almost flipped over with the stealing? And I got Justin coming through. I was getting intuitively, that's out of my character. You know I'm not like that. This clarifies that. The angel card clarifies that. I think they were accusing him of stealing something, or he became aware of them stealing something. It has to do with stealing somehow. I will do an updated read on this once I find out more about this case, because I will be able to see how things fit better. Right now, I am relying on what I am getting intuitively and what my ancestors are showing me, what the cards are showing me. And I'm being shown almost like Justin was like, stop it. You know I'm not like that. Or he's telling them to stop, that it wasn't right. I get the thank you and sadness and crying. So with this, I'm getting that whatever he was saying to stop, they felt he was ungrateful. And this upset him. Like, he's telling me that this is not his character. So I believe right now, and I don't see anything else here to tell me different, I think he had a big heart. And by them accusing him, I think they accused him of stealing. But that's not in his character. And it made him sad. The thank you is, it's telling me like almost like the reverse. With the sadness and crying, with the thank you, it's telling me that they were almost like, you're ungrateful. They're covering things up. They're hiding certain things. And it has to do, I believe, with this stealing. What's done in the dark is going to come to light. And he wants the truth. He wants the truth to come out. From what I'm seeing right now, I am seeing I'm almost seeing, you guys, like a theft ring that these people could have been part of. Like I said, all I can tell you right now, because I know nothing of this case, is what I am getting and what my ancestors are showing me, okay? My ancestors are showing me a distant cousin of mine who was jailed many times for, I don't want to say organized crime, but almost like a crime. A bunch of them, when they were teenagers, they went on this crime spree where they were breaking into places and stealing stuff. And that's what's being shown to me. So I am thinking that these people that Justin knew, that in some way were caretakers or helped take care of him. He's only 22. Maybe helped take care of him, or he helped them in some way. They helped each other in some way. We're doing illegal things. I'm going to leave it at that. I'm going to say they were doing illegal things. I think Justin became aware of it. Maybe they wanted Justin to become part of that, and Justin wanted no part of it. They were calling him ungrateful. So this could be they either wanted to draw him into that crime ring, or they felt he was ungrateful or accused him of stealing from them. It made him sad. And I think he might have stuck up for himself and said, you know what, like, to hell with you, like, I'm done here, you know, or whatever. It turned into an argument. It popped like this. It happened like this. No warning. I get the listen card. This is what we got to look into deeper. There was 3 of them, and they took control over Justin. Okay? I'm seeing him saying, no, man, I'm having no part of this. I didn't do any of this stuff. This is not my problem. And they were angry at him. They either accused him of stealing, or they were peeved right off that he wouldn't help with this. Something popped up. This is a change of plans. So I think Justin had other plans. And they said, no. I think they were trying to draw him in, and then maybe even accused him of stealing, because he wanted no part of this. And he's telling us to listen, 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 listen. It turned violent. So I don't know if these 3 people were afraid that Justin was going to turn them in. That's why he was murdered. It's these 3 people. We're going to go and look into what is in the secret position. We got these 3 people. Collaboration. They wanted control. They were trying to control the narrative. They were trying to control Justin. I believe they were trying to bring him in. And when he refused, tells me here, he said, no, you guys got to stop this. Like, that, it's not right. I think they might have also accused him of stealing from them or not being grateful, which upset him. And I believe it ended up in a big argument. I believe Justin was going to go somewhere else, but there was a change of plans. Boom. These 3 people changed the plans, and it was quick. It turned violent, and I believe they murdered Justin, because he wouldn't follow what they wanted. They wanted the control. I think they may be worried that Justin was going to go to the police about them or turn them in. I think he wanted away from it. Okay, so now, the control, these 3 people, this is in the secret position. He was murdered. And there's somebody in this group of 3 that has a drinking or drug problem. Drinks maybe to excess. And I'm not just talking like a weekend drinker, hey, let's get together on a Friday night and party, or, you know, smoke a little bit of weed here and there. This is serious. This is bigger than that. This is to excess, which means they have a problem with it, drinking or drugs or both. This also has to do with some form of caretaker. So I believe that either Justin was helping these people, or these people were helping him, or they were helping each other somehow. They were hoping, okay, with what I think they did some things for Justin, maybe helped him along the way. I'm sorry, people. Excuse me. I think they were hoping to draw him into this, but it didn't happen. They were not happy. And I think that the help that they were giving Justin, because I believe that they were trying to help him in some way, or he was trying to help them, or a mixture of both, you guys. Like I said, if I knew more of this story, I might be able to pinpoint this, but I'm seeing somebody helping him and him helping them. But that's not why they were helping Justin. Justin had the wrong idea. I believe that Justin could have been very naive and very trusting of people in general to a fault. And I think this was a downfall for him in this instance, because these people had other intentions, why they wanted to help Justin and why they wanted to like bring him close in hopes that he would help them with whatever this is that they've got going on. They weren't happy. The happy, when it's in the secret, it's like almost like they're being two-faced. They're putting on a show. See this? The dark being hidden from people. They're pretending that everything was honky-dory with Justin. It wasn't. They're neglecting to tell the whole story. They're neglecting to tell this. So, what I'm getting from this read, there was 3 people involved. They took control over Justin. They somehow, they had some control over him. Justin wanted something to stop, something that wasn't right. They were trying to either draw him into it or accused him of stealing from them, or these people wanted Justin to help in this ring that they have going on. Justin wanted no part of it. And he keeps saying, it's going to be brought to light. Look deeper. Listen, listen. So there's something about this crime thing that Justin wants you guys to listen to. I think Justin had other plans, because this tells me about a change of plans. Rain. You know when you're going to go to the beach, it starts raining, you got to change your plans. This tells me about a change of plans or something popping up. So I believe Justin had other plans to do something else, and there was a change of plans, and these people had control over the change of plans. Justin is saying, listen, I believe this is some kind of theft ring or something, and that they were trying to draw him in, or they were accusing Justin of stealing from them. But I also see them upset that Justin wouldn't join them. He wanted no part of it. It wasn't in his character to do this stuff. And it ended in violence because they thought that Justin was going to turn on them, turn them in. That's what I believe this is about, you guys. I could be way off, but I'm getting this so strong. When my ancestors showed me my distant cousins as, teenagers, 15 to 17, going in and breaking into people's houses and stealing stuff and reselling it and stuff, I was shown that. Change of plans. And they were big weed smokers, but this is something bigger than that. I think there's more involved than just drinking. I believe this is harder drugs too. And these people do this to excess. It's not just, Friday night when they go to the party, they have a couple smokes of weed and some drinks. No, this is done to excess. And these people somehow are connected to Justin as either a caretaker role, maybe helped him growing up, or I don't know how they're connected, but they took care of Justin some way, and I feel Justin tried to help them in some ways, but he was having no part of this. Okay. See? Justin said no. He wanted to break free of this. He wanted away from these people. He was having no part of it. He wanted free of these people. So this clarifies for me that Justin said, no way. I just want out of this. I'm out of here. And they said, nope, change of plans. And that's why it happened. The ice dissipating. I see the relationship that they had dissipating. And one of these people that are involved have some kind of mental health issue. So I'm hoping, you guys, that this gives some information that can be looked into regarding Justin and why this happened. But he wanted free of these people. He just wanted away from them, free of them. The relationship between these caretakers and Justin was fading fast. There was a change of plans. And Justin is saying, listen, there's something being said here. I don't know what it is because I don't know this person. I don't know the case. I am going to look into it, and this is going to make more sense to me. But I see something dissipating, and he's putting me towards the caretaker. So this relationship was failing because of this, whatever this was. You see the sadness and crying? They're almost like, I'm seeing you guys like, how dare you? We've helped you, and you won't help us now. And Justin's saying, no, I want no part of it. I want to be away from it. And one of these people has some kind of form of mental illness. But Justin wanted away from them. He's finally seen the light about what they were about. And the only thing they wanted from him was, I believe, for him to help them with whatever this criminal activity is that they were doing. They became fearful that Justin was going to go to the police. This ended up in an argument when Justin wouldn't change his mind and wouldn't become part of whatever they were doing. They are hiding things. But Justin says it's all going to come to light. And he's saying, listen, this needs to be looked into. So I hope that this gets out to people that know Justin, and this can be looked into. Because he's saying there's something here you got to listen to. Okay? So that is my read on Justin Evans. I will do an updated read using different decks to see what more he can bring out. So please, if you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and you will be made aware of when the second read comes for this. I'm feeling there's a lot more information that needs to come out regarding this. Okay, so I am going to go to Google and see what I can find out. And like I said, in Canada, they don't give out a lot of information. You don't hear about it like you do in the States, unless you're in this area. People in this area would know about this case. So I will go and I will look for it and see what I can find out. I will put it in the description below. Please hit that subscribe button. It's right here. Hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you're made aware. I am going to, probably in the next couple of days, do an updated read because I feel drawn that he has so much more to say. Okay? So please share this out where you can. Maybe if there's a page on Facebook dedicated to him, please share it out there. So this may help them put all the pieces together. Please help this family by doing that. Okay? Until next time, you guys, please take care of yourselves and please stay safe. Bye-bye for now.